morning. Everyone, good evening and welcome. This is our June Nation call, and it's going to be an exciting, fun call. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your family schedule to be with us on live. I really love to see your beautiful faces. With makeup, without makeup, it makes no difference because we all know that Arbonne has absolutely transformed us from the inside out. So excited to be with you guys tonight. And we have a few of our incredible trainers that are going to help us round out the call tonight with some awesome stuff for summer, how to maximize summer fun for your business. And I can't wait for you to hear from them. I get the honor of sharing our top achievers for the month of May. And so even though it's June, we're celebrating prior accomplishments for our organization. And our organization spans the United States. I know we have consultants in Canada. I know we have consultants in Taiwan. I know we have consultants in Australia. So we're definitely all about going global. And it's exciting to be able to acknowledge our top achievers. Our top sponsor from Sparks, Nevada is Lynn Carpenter with 10. Congratulations, Lynn. That's awesome. Our top district manager from Everett, Pennsylvania, Becky Cragan with 11,188 in her central district. Way to go, girlfriend. Way to go. We're so proud of you. That's exciting. Top area manager hailing from North Huntington, Pennsylvania, Tiffany Spitznagel. And Tiffany and team, 27,277. Awesome, awesome work. Highest number to date, I think. So really proud of you guys and cheering you on to a big, exciting start of qualification this month. So way to go, you guys. And our top regional vice president from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Kendall Travers. And Kendall's Central Nation did 86,235. So way to go, you guys. That is awesome, phenomenal stuff. So proud of all of you for moving and shaking your businesses. And speaking of movers and shakers, a really great acknowledgement is to speak to the people who earned their district manager bonus for their personal business. And so this acknowledges those folks who had 5,000 team volume in their central district, their central business, plus 5 new preferred clients or consultants within their team. And so big shout out to our district manager bonus achievers, Rhiannon Carlson from Orland, California, Jessica Camerote from Greensburg, PA, Alyssa Cavallero, Pittsburgh, PA, Lynn Carpenter, Reno, Nevada, Becky Cragan, Everett, PA, Melissa Ladner, Klamath Falls, Oregon, Katie Miller from Cannonsburg, PA, Julie Mitchell, Somerset, PA, Melissa Montani, Mars, PA, Beth Petrillo from Morganton, Georgia, Jenny Pierce, Joshua Tree, California, Danielle Suley from Pittsburgh, PA, Tiffany Spitznagel, North Huntington, PA, Jesse Wagner from Monroeville, PA, and Kendall Travers from Pittsburgh, PA. Way to go, you guys. So proud of this awesome, awesome achievement. And of course, we would be remiss without acknowledging those who hit their area manager bonus. That's 20,000 in their central area of business plus 10 new sponsorships. Our area manager bonus earners are Rhiannon Carlson, Alyssa Cavallero, Beth Petrillo, Tiffany Spitznagel, and Kendall Travers. So congratulations, you guys. That's like rock star level in Arbonne. Bonus achievement is an awesome goal for any one of us to go for within our business, because that means that we're reaching out to help teach and train new people to do what we do. So an incredible goal. Incredible, awesome goal for your business. And RVP bonus earner goes to Kendall Travers for the month of May. Congratulations, sister. So proud of all of you. We have several on the call with us who will be going to Atlantis, Bahamas. They have earned their place on the Arbonne incentive trip, which happens in October this year, and we have earning level 3, Lynn Carpenter, Tiffany Spitznagel, Kendall Travers. Congratulations, you guys. Our level 4 achiever, Melissa Ladner, and our level 5 achiever, Alyssa Cavallero. So that's awesome. You guys are going to be partying like the rock stars that you are. So super, super excited for you to have that fun, and just really speaks to all of the incredible teamwork that you are gifting to your success line. So we're very, very proud of each and every one of you. And it's my honor now, I get to be joined by our awesome leadership to acknowledge those of you who are in qualification for a new management level. And this is a big deal in Arbonne, promoting up to district manager. When you promote to district manager, it means you can promote to the top level in this company. It simply means that you're helping people to do the same thing that you just did. And so we're so excited to announce those who are in qualification. I am going to ask Jenny Pierce from Joshua Tree, California, to hop on the line with me. And Jenny, if you can unmute your line as you come up, let me make sure that we can hear you.
I think I'm unmuted.
Oh, I hear you, sister. I hear you. Hello, beautiful. Oh my gosh. So
Hi.
I'm so excited that you could join us, love.
I know. Soccer season is over. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
So I have one in qualification for district manager, and that is Jessica Moreno. And she's from Hesperia, California, and she's sponsored by me. So yay,
Fantastic. Oh, we're so proud of you. Thank you so much, and congratulations, Jess. This is wonderful. Way to go. And next up, if I could have Alyssa Cavallero join us. Alyssa?
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, honey. Go for it.
Perfect. So we have 2 in qualification for district manager. We have Katie Van Essen from Verona, PA, sponsored by Emily Grayco. And Krista Hopkins from Sewell, New Jersey, sponsored by myself. And we have a brand new district manager, and that is Camila De Felice from Pittsburgh, PA, sponsored by Danielle Schuley.
Oh, so exciting. So exciting. I see Danielle doing as big of a happy dance as she can possibly muster right now with a baby in her arms. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh, congratulations to all of you. Thank you, beautiful Alyssa. Great to see you, sister. And finally, if I could have Kendall join us for exciting news from her team.
Hi, so much exciting news for my team. We have one new girl in qualification for district manager. That is Kayla DeJulius from Canonsburg, PA, sponsored by myself. Congratulations, Kayla. And then we have 2 new girls that are brand new district managers this month, and that is Becky Jones from Burleson, Texas, sponsored by Tiffany Spitznagel, and Sarah Masso from Johnstown, Pennsylvania, sponsored by Becky Cragan. So congratulations, girls. We're so proud of you. And last but not least piece of recognition is that we have another brand new area manager on our team, and I could not be more excited. She's doing the happy dance. I was on FaceTime with this girl at like 1 a.m. on close day, and the system was broken, and she had a huge smile on her face, and she was like all in, never doubted, praying her butt off, and she did it. So congratulations, Becky Cragan, for being in new area. We are so proud of you. She's from Everett, Pennsylvania, and she's sponsored by Melissa Schultz. And Becky, you're just a rock star, and I know this is going to be like a millistep on your way to region and nation, and we're so proud of you and honored to have you on our team. So congratulations.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Kendall. Such exciting things going on. We're so proud of all of you for the work that you've done to take a step forward and lean into your business, whether that is sponsoring a new team member, whether that is sponsoring a new preferred client. All of that is joyful and to be celebrated. So we're really, really pumped up and inspired by all the great work that you're doing. And like I said, we have some great hot tips on how to keep summer percolating, which can be an interesting season. So we'll share those in just a short while after I have a few announcements with you. And so for our announcements, we always love to lift up people in prayer for continued health and continued wellness, and of course pray for their extended family members. So please continue to keep in your prayers Dan Carpenter Sr. and Justin Pierce, Mike West, and our sideline sisters Shayna Grossclose in Portland, Oregon, and Sarah Wilson, who are continuing their journey through wellness as they fight breast cancer, both of them respectively. So thank you so much for that. And if I may throw another shout out for continued success and awesomeness, if you could keep Kendall Travers and team in your prayers as they finish Nation this month, that would be highly appreciated. We're going to see a lot of fun stuff from them throughout the month of June. So really, really excited and honored to be a part of that fun and have that happening. Okay, 4 announcements. Let's see if I can make this happen succinctly to get you onto the fun stuff. Number 1, the Impact Training Tour dates and locations have been posted. So definitely get yourselves registered. Some of the event locations will sell out. So we want to encourage you to do early bird registration. You get those adorable, cute makeup bags. I don't know if you saw them at GTC. They're darling. And they actually sold out quickly. So now's your way to get your hands on that as your early bird gift. So go ahead and get on and register yourself. My second announcement, we have an incredible auto ship program back, and I am so excited to personally use this for myself and for our family. There's so many benefits to an auto ship program. So I'm going to touch base briefly on these. Just know that if I gloss over something and you need more information or desire more information, all you need to do is go online to arbonne.com, get to the source, and you can pull up the Up Close that Ashley is listing now for us every month, and it has everything at your fingertips for all of the new incentives for us to bring forward and work our business. The consultant benefits, as I see them, as with anything Arbonne, if you use AutoShip, you'll be able to share the benefits of AutoShip. If you don't use the program, you're not going to be able to help connect your preferred clients to that. Arbonne AutoShip orders can be changed up to 3 days, so this is not something that is a static thing. It's definitely a fluid way to keep your orders in queue for 30 days or 60-day auto shipments. And you can even place an auto shipment on hold if you wish to do that and activate it at a later date. So that's totally manageable as well. You can manage or make changes as a consultant. You can do that by going to My Team, and you'll find that under your Orders tab. And having an auto ship that is in place for you at a 30-day window, you won't have to worry about if you made your order to satisfy the 150 QV requirement to get your commission check every month. It's going to be effortless and worry-free because you're already going to have that in place. Our preferred client gets a few more added incentives for auto ship, and I love that Arbonne gifts them. This company is so gracious, and they're all about giving and loving on our clients and making sure that they're getting a great bang for their buck for their $20 annual membership. So the preferred client benefits for their auto ship orders is that they get flat rate shipping of $5.95 for orders under $149.99. Or they're eligible for free shipping and a free product of the month for orders over 150 SRP. So that ships out when their auto ship order comes to them. And then they get to receive additional $10 discount on orders over 300 SRP. They have a great little Arbonne auto ship flyer in the up close part of the website. It's simple, it has a cute little truck on it, and it lists out very succinctly for our preferred client what those benefits are. So I highly recommend getting online and printing out that flyer, positioning it, posting it to your Facebook client pages if you wish to do that. Make sure to get that in their hands because there will be many preferred clients who love the simplicity of that and love the really deep discount on shipping and free shipping associated with that. Okay, now a segue. We're going to walk away from the auto ship portion of our business and go to our Jump on June, which is benefits for our preferred clients who may not necessarily be interested in auto ship right from the get-go, or maybe, you know, they order products with less frequency. Any existing preferred client, this is where we say the fortunes in the follow-up. This is going to be huge for our businesses for June. That's why they're saying Jump on June. Any existing preferred client from June 6th to June 30th can choose a complimentary product up to, it's about $50 SRP. They actually get to choose from a prescribed list. It's the same list as what's eligible for new preferred client choice of a complimentary product when they place an order that's 150 SRP. And they'll also get free shipping on their next order of 150 SRP. So we're queuing up our preferred clients to really get in the vein of wrapping their minds around free shipping, which we all know is such a buzzword in any online shopping. You know, we're all accustomed to that. Oh, you know, free shipping on orders of 150 or more. So to get in that queue and to make sure that our preferred clients are getting into that wheel for free shipping, they would need to place a $150 order every 2 months, and then subsequent orders will have free shipping on those orders. And that's in existence for our current preferred clients. So totally awesome. I love that Arbonne is doing this. If a preferred client orders 250 SRP or more, for our existing clients, they will still pay shipping on their first order, but then they'll have that subsequent free shipping on their next order. So that's kind of an important point when we start talking with our existing preferred clients. Now, let's shift to our new preferred clients. And sponsoring new preferred clients and consultants is definitely the lifeblood of our business, you guys. So I don't want you to like totally suspend your new activity for the month and hoping new people to your Arbonne business. I want you to do these things concurrently, reaching out to your existing preferred clients as well as sponsoring new preferred clients. For our new preferred clients, they have the Preferred Advantage program, and that's Arbonne free shipping promotion. And let me see if I can share my screen. They have a nice little flyer. It's a lot of information. It's mainly a flyer for us to wrap our brains around. I don't know if I would necessarily share this with a preferred client, but you could. They definitely, you know, might love this and take it to heart. Let me see if I can share my screen here for a moment. Okie dokie. All right, so in the center screen, you'll see that with this flyer in place, it's preferred client benefits at a glance. And what I love about this is that it really breaks down that top bar that you're seeing on the screen. It breaks down where the benefits are for a new preferred client. They can enroll for $20 and receive 20 to 40% SRP. It talks to the free shipping. You can see the cute little truck, the free shipping truck. And so they get free shipping if they place a 250 order. That would be an ASVP order right at their sign up. They're going to get a complimentary product with at least 150 order, or if they get an ASVP, they're still going to get to have that product chosen from a prescribed list. And by the way, those products are truly Arbonne favorites. I was like, Arbonne hit it out of the park. They definitely selected the products that are the top faves that any new preferred client would want to have their hands on. And then for the renewals is something new effective June 1. Any preferred client who historically renewed their account for $15, the renewal is going to stay at $20, but if they accrue 600 SRP throughout their membership year, then actually that $20 is going to be waived. So that's another nice benefit to being able to really use their membership. And then they're eligible for preferred rewards as well. So they can still earn rewards and free shipping at these various levels of order. So this might be a handy thing to have, especially for your one-on-ones as you're coaching them to affiliate with Arbonne. And if this is going to be their first next best step, this is a great option to have as a walkthrough. It looks nice and professional. Like I said, lots of information on there, but it's a great take home no matter what. So that is one of the many tools that Arbonne gives us to grow and enhance our business. I love that they just provide all the tools right at our fingertips, so we don't necessarily have to create them all. It's awesome. All right, without further ado, next is my favorite part of the night. You get to hear from some of our rock star leaders, and even though our first speaker, it lives in Georgia, she's actually in North Carolina for a family event this week. And so I'm going to give Beth a little time to unmute her line as I gush on her. Beth Petrillo is our executive area manager, and our little Georgia team is rocking and rolling. There's nothing little about them. They are incredible leaders with incredible personalities, and so much amazingness is happening. Beth is attracting incredible people to her business. She already has a solid leadership team. And what I shared with Beth just the other day, it's because of who she is as a leader herself. She is absolutely one of the biggest servant heart people that I feel is in our business. And one of my favorite things about Beth is that she is awesome at being able to connect with many different types of people. And that is a rare gift. Not everyone has that ability to connect with people that are not necessarily like them. But Beth is so good about making people feel comfortable right from the get-go, giving good energy to them, as well as just making them feel loved on and gushed on. And so, I know she has done that for me for the get-go since she started Arbonne. And so it's my pleasure to introduce her or reintroduce her to our greater team for an awesome training. And specifically, I've asked Beth and Becky Cragan to touch on a few of their favorite summertime activity tips, just to keep summer sizzling and exciting, not only for our preferred clients, but also for ourselves. Sometimes summer we can feel a little dip in our energy or feel like we're pulled several different directions, just because it's the nature of the season with a lot of graduations and then vacations happening, etc. So they're going to share tips on how we can keep that focus and keep summer sizzling and fun, especially for ourselves. And so, and then Beth, I've also asked her to share some inspiration, things that she's really taken to heart, and I'm thrilled with what she's going to impart to you. So Beth, if you can hear me, I'll have you join us, honey.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you perfect. Yes. Thank you.
Becky, my goodness, thank you so much. I'm flattered. Thank you for the wonderful introduction. Thank you for asking me to share this evening. You have, and I think I speak for everyone on this call, always been an inspiration to all of us, and you continue to be an amazing example and leader to all of us in what we should be in this business of in this life of Arbonne. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So what I really wanted to talk about to get started with and talking about summer activity and everything is making room, making room for everything. There's never going to be a perfect time for anything, and there's always going to be an excuse or a reason why, there's not time or room for Arbonne. So keeping that in our heads and knowing that from the get-go, I think, just kind of prepares us for what answers we might encounter when we're talking to people over the summer. There's a lot of good ideas that we can use to keep us focused over the summer. I know that one of the biggest things that I thought of, first of all, actually at first as an obstacle was having my kids home from school. But then I remembered at one point my kids were really young and they were home all the time. So I can't use that as an excuse, because there's moms out there with little ones with kids home all the time and they don't have school to use as a backup. So what I've decided to do is to kind of tap into that. And my children have been such a good inspiration in finding new people. They're both going to a farm camp for a week. And that introduces me to a whole bunch of new people. And people that are bringing their kids to farm camp are probably people that we want to talk to anyway. They're people that are interested in growing their own food, and they want to make healthy choices for their families. So that was a good reason why I thought to do that. So in addition to your kids going to new places and to new camps, you're on vacation. Tiffany's on vacation at the beach right now. I'm not jealous at all. The mountains here are gorgeous, by the way. Okay, Tiffany, I want you to know that. But anyway, when you're on vacation, we can do this business from anywhere, and we can have anyone, anywhere on our teams. So talk to some people wherever you are on vacation this summer. It really is actually a huge advantage to be in a different area and to be meeting new people. And you never know where that's going to lead. I think it was Kristen Kinnear who was on a cruise a few weeks ago, and she told me before she left, she said, I'm having a spa night in my cabin, like in my cabin room on the cruise. So that's an amazing way to utilize time and to make the most of your summer. People make time for what's important to them. So you have to remember that. If someone keeps putting you off in that way, if this is something that's important to them, they're going to make time for it. There were a couple ideas that I actually got from Kendall on at our meeting last night. I think it was I zoomed into the Monroeville meeting last night, and she mentioned sandals and sangrias, which can be a lot of fun as a party theme for one of your summer parties. So that's a good idea to keep in mind. Also, foot soaks. Everyone's showing their feet off in the summer. I know I really have to get mine prepared before I show them for the first time after being boots all winter long. So that's a huge thing to remember. And the cool thing about that is you can have women bring their daughters with them. Their daughters are home from school. Whether you have a group of teenagers, my daughter's 11. And believe me, if she had a day where she got to go and do something like that and be pampered, then she would absolutely love that. So that's a really great way to, get more people there. There were a couple things that I wanted to mention. I was talking with Becky the other day, and we were talking about leading by example, and I wanted to kind of throw this in there because I feel like I have a lot of experience in this, and we have to do for our team to do, right? So that's what has to happen. We can talk the talk, but we have to walk the walk. So I thought to myself, if my team does exactly what I do this month, is that going to be a good thing? Am I going to be happy with that? Or is that going to be, maybe not such a good thing for our month and what our numbers might look like, or how everyone's hitting those promotions or those goals that they have. So really stop and do a little bit of internal thinking there on how you're leading by example. And you can start with these summer months and kind of start there and make sure that you are setting that example for your team. I shared a story with Becky the other day. I had listened to a training that Debbie Neal had done a while back. It's one of my favorite stories I've ever heard Debbie Neal say. For those of you probably know who Debbie Neal is, but she's an executive national vice president in Arbonne. I think she went into region qualification her first month she was in the business, and she was in nation in 7 months. 6 or 7 months. So she's a phenomenal powerhouse in our company. And so I do like to listen to some of her calls, but she has another national vice president on her team from Canada, I believe, by the name of Milva Kennedy. And she was talking about when Milva went region, when Milva became a regional vice president, and they were on vacation together. And she said, I was sitting in my lawn chair having a cocktail, and Milva came over to me in her cute little bikini, and she sat down, and just as she got comfortable, I looked at her and I said, well, it's time to go nation. And she looked at me and said, I just went region. And then Debbie looked at her and said, I'm sorry, I didn't know this was about you. And of course, I think she upset her and she said she walked away. But then she came back after she thought it through and she said, okay, I get it. I understand now. In order for my team to better themselves, I have to better myself. I have to make room for them. I have to keep going to make room for them. And that really hit home for me. So I think about that all the time. Sorry, 1 minute. I do in my business what I do because I was taught by example. Kendall, when she started me in this business, she didn't tell me what to go do. She showed me what to do because she was always busy. She always had activity. And that's when I learned that it was important for me to have activity. And you can bet that if I wasn't busy and she was out starting someone else and helping someone else, it was going to get me busy again, okay? Because I didn't want to get left behind. So it's a good thing for your team to see you busy. It's really important. The largest part of our commission percentage is at our personal activity level, okay? So when you look at how we get paid, that largest portion of your commission check comes from your personal business and the people that are direct to you. So if you want your paycheck to be bigger, you have to be working your personal business. You have to be leading by example. I'm not sure where I am time-wise yet, Beck.
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So I found two quotes that really hit home with me that I wanted to share with y'all tonight. And the first one was by John Maxwell, of course, and it is, leaders become great not because of their power, but because of their ability to empower others. And that's what this is about. We are growing leaders, and we do that by growing ourselves and sharing that with everyone else. And the other one I found was, a leader is someone who demonstrates what's possible. Demonstrates what's possible. Doesn't preach what's possible. Doesn't explain what's possible. It's demonstrates what's possible. So that's what I'm holding myself accountable to in these coming summer months. And I'm asking all of you to really look internally and to think about that and to do the same for yourselves. All right. I think that's all I have. So, real quick, another story I wanted to share was why I think that I fell in love with Arbonne so quick. And I'm going to share this story about Miss Becky Humphreys. When I started Arbonne, Kendall's team was starting to grow by two. And Dr. Becky Humphreys hopped on a plane and flew to Pennsylvania to help her get her business going. And the first time I met her, I was so blown away by how much she loved on me, and she had just met me. I had never met someone like that. And it made such an impression on me. And I've never forgotten that. And it made an impression on my husband too. I think he first was like, is she for real? But it was completely for real. And I thought I channeled Becky Humphreys today, and I want to share this with everyone really fast. There's a lady that I had been, I guess, pursuing, okay, to talk to about Arbonne. And I was having a hard time getting her to respond to me. And I'm trying to pull this up on my computer so I can share this with you. 1 minute. I had read a post that she had on Facebook, and she was talking about America. And she made a comment about how sad our lives are because both parents have to be working all the time and they're never home with their kids. So of course I took that as an opportunity to private message her and to get in touch with her. And so instead of trying to spout off stats about our company or how old we are or all those things, which are important, I said, I'm going to speak from my heart and I'm going to channel Becky. What would Becky say? And I'm going to share with you what I told her today. And I'm going to share with you what she responded. Okay, sorry, bring this up. So I said to her, Deanna, I totally agree with you on your RIP America. So many things to be frustrated about. I speak from my heart when I say there is a better way. I do what I do because I actually make money on my terms while always being there for my kids and husband. My stress is minimal, and I make my schedule around what's important to me. I don't say this to sound selfish. I say it because this is what allows me to be present in my own life and my family's. I know we are all trying our hardest to be our kids' heroes. We are the same in that way. All I ask is you be willing to get the facts on this life-changing opportunity before deciding it's not for you. No hard feelings either way. I chose to share this with you because you are someone I admire, someone I would love to spend time with, and someone who I know deserves more for the worker that you are. God bless. So her response was, and this was a woman I have been sending stuff to for a long time and calling her and never getting a response. And she just said, wow, with an exclamation point. Thank you so much. And then she told me where she's working, and she said, I would love to come and talk to you. So that's what I wanted to share, and I wanted Becky to know that she inspired that because that was truly from what I was feeling at that moment. So that's what I have. So thank you for listening. It is my greatest pleasure with great excitement, and I'm just so proud of this amazing woman that's going to speak next. Miss Becky Cragan is going to be a force in Arbonne, and she's changing so many lives, and she will continue to. She is a blessing to her family, to anyone that she comes in contact with. I don't know how I got so lucky to have her in my life. So she is a hard worker, and she is she's an amazing friend too. So it is my great pleasure to introduce our new area manager, Becky Cragan.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Becky, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm zooming from my iPhone because I'm not technology advanced to do it from my computer. Okay. Thank you, Beth. Oh my gosh, I still trying to wrap my head around this, and I just am so grateful for all of you. I love you all so much, and whether you realize it or not, you've all played a part in my journey, whether it was a comment or a like or anything. I'm just so incredibly grateful to be doing this. Oh my gosh. Okay. And back to what Beth said, it's how you make people feel that leaves that lasting impression on them. That is so, so important. And she never gave up on that one person because she had the faith that it would work out in the end. And then it goes with this business. You have to have the faith. If you don't have it in yourself or in the business, borrow it from somebody else, which I'm going to talk about that a little later. But definitely hold the faith. Something that I always do now, like when I would be at the pool, speaking of summer and being out and busy with your kids, or if you don't have kids, I know you're out doing stuff. It's gorgeous outside. When you're meeting people and it dawns on you, like they would be great for this business. Before, if I would let them walk away, I would visualize my Mercedes going with them. Now, but I stepped it up a game, okay? Now, I visualize their Mercedes driving away too. And I'm taking that opportunity away from them. So that has really helped me. Not only am I losing it, but I'm not giving it to them, I'm not offering it to them, they're losing it too. So that's been really helpful. Just wait, baby. So that's been really helpful with getting me over my fear of talking to new people.
What's her name?
That's Miss Becky. So and back to this spring, summer fun ideas. Guys, I'm not a crafty, creative person. I always say my sister got those genes. I have zero. Pinterest, you can get so many ideas from Pinterest, and the Sandals and Sangria Ice Cream Social, that's a fun one. Sprinkles and Wrinkles, Sips at Sundown. I mean, people are outside. Take advantage of it. Keep it light and fun. Something I think it was Kendall or Alyssa touched on last night as well, was what we do now is going to help, propel us into the summer. Once we hit August, we're going to get holiday products. So that's going to propel you into the fall and the winter. What comes in December? The new AIT trip they announce. You girls want that vacation? You want that trip for your family? Let's start now. You go get it, girlfriend. All right? It's totally, you've got to start now. You can't think, oh, I'll do it when holiday products are launched. No, you can totally do it now, because that's what's going to propel you, and then you're just going to keep going. The momentum is going to keep going. My little man's chewing on my bracelet. So that's something as far as the fun summer months go. Something else Becky wanted me to touch on was just keeping the faith. I don't know if a lot of you know, but I qualified for area once before. So I was the district manager in December of 2014. I qualified for area in February of 2015. My whole team quit right after I qualified for area. And I had to start a faith journey. I had to borrow Kendall's belief in me, Beth's belief in me, Beck's, Alyssa's, everybody's, Julie's. I had to believe that, you know, I could do it. I had to borrow it. And
Why you did it?
I'm talking, that's Becky.
Not Maggie, Miss Crystal.
That's not Miss Crystal.
Yeah.
So anyways, in April, I put it out there. I was going area qual. There we go. And we did it. We won qualification. Hang on a second. Okay, go. And I have to say a lot of that. My calendar was full. GTC was happening. I can't even express GTC. The energy in that room does not compare to the SoundCloud you listen to. They're great. The recordings from GTC are great. The energy in that room is irreplaceable. You need to go. You need to feel it. It will propel you, I promise. It will give you insane amount of momentum. And, you know, for being in qual before and then hitting, finally, it felt like forever, hitting in qual again, I said, I'm doing this in 2 months. There's no way I'm throwing it in 3. I gotta get it. And I had a very nice calendar in May. Things started to cancel. Beth's like, well, you're not just, you know, you're not done, right? And I was like, no, I'm not done, but it ain't looking pretty. You know, so I have all these cards in my kitchen, and that's from Kendall coaching me, that say, they're just faith cards, you know, I'm worthy, I am booking 4 to 6 parties a month, all that. And I see them everywhere in my kitchen because that's where I spend most of my time. So close month, being with that said, just wait a minute. You can sit on my lap in a minute, okay? I was still, I mean, it was a small amount to the big leagues who have to pull 15,000 the last day, but for me, it was a feat. It was a big feat. And I just sat back and I prayed and I said, I know it is done, but I don't know how, and I need you to show me. And I'm telling you, it just started happening. It would happen. I would get somebody messaging me that I couldn't get a hold of. You know, it's just showing that when you've done all you can do and you let go and let God work and do what he can do, there is no limit whatsoever. And Beth, God love you, girlfriend, and Kendall, you guys have taught me that, to stay in your faith, and you know you're meant for greatness, and it truly, truly stood the test of time this month, because I was just like, oh my gosh. And like Kendall said, 1 a.m., you know, we were, you know, Zoom and FaceTime in, and it was just crazy, crazy, crazy. The website was crashing. Hold your faith. All the things could go wrong, but you can still have your faith that it's going to go right. And that's just the main thing. So that's something I, you know, wanted to share with you guys. And yeah, I think I'm done with my rant. I had a couple pages, but I think I'm done. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to Becky, but don't doubt yourselves. I mean, I feel like that is like the biggest thing. Like, we have so much head trash telling us that we can't do it, we're not worthy, we're not good enough, this party canceled, that didn't hold. Just keep going. Don't let that hold you up. let that go and just keep pushing, and you can totally do it. So Beck, I'll go ahead and turn it back to you.
That was beautiful, girlfriend. I loved it. I thought so powerful. I tell you what, you're an incredible trainer. I don't know if you have it on your vision board somewhere that you're going to be on the GTC stage, but I see that in your future. You did phenomenal, honey. Thank you so much for sharing from your heart. I tell you, you and Beth both are incredible heart leaders, and you can't fake that. You have a heart for others, you have a heart for growing and doing more for others, for serving others, or you don't. And that is what I so much see you both attracting. Your whole team on the East Coast, you guys are absolutely attracting those spirits to your business. And it is very much stepping out in faith, submitting and saying, God, I don't know who's supposed to be on my journey with me. You know who that person is supposed to be. Will you put my person in that place and at the right time, so that I can just step forward and have 30 seconds of insane courage to offer that to them. That is definitely all that we're asked to do in this business. So what a phenomenal job. Thank you so much to Beth and to beautiful new area manager, Becky. You guys totally hit it out of the park. So I am so tickled that I got to have you guys as a part of our great meeting tonight. I just wanted to share a little something about how my day kind of started out this morning. A little Becky funny for you guys. So this morning I woke up on the morning of my 43rd birthday. And I went to work today, so I was hopping in my car. The first song, kid you not, that I hear, you guys, the first song that I hear, many of you will know this song. It was Lucas's Graham's song, 7 Years Old. And the line that starts playing out of my radio in the Benz is, soon you'll be 60 years old. And I'm like, seriously, is this how I'm starting my day today? Is this really happening? But literally, like in a half a millisecond, I'm like, oh my goodness, 60 years old. Yeah, that's down the path a little bit. But at that point in my life's journey, when I get to that point, when you all who are blessed to be several years younger than me get to that point, the coolest thing about being 60 years old is think about how many lives you will have changed by that point in your life. And even if it was just one person that you offered the gift of Arbonne to, where it radically changed their life, that would be more than enough. That would be a divine business and a divine appointment that God had given to you. But we all know, with moving forward in Arbonne and continuing to be and do and give to others, you're going to be in a position where you're going to be blessing a lot more, many more, thousands of people, more than just that one person's life. And how awesome and humbling is that we get to be in that blessed position to do this work. There's no better job. I don't know of anyone in Arbonne who said, thank you, this part-time business, full-time income thing, I'm going to go back to working 40 to 60 hours a week. I know of no one who has done that unless they quit themselves, unless they quit the God piece of their journey and say, I'm not worthy enough, I can't do it, I'm not deserving enough. It just means that the focus is on them. And so much of the time, our head trash, as Becky mentioned, is all about us. All of our head trash is about us. If we can just learn to put that on the side and submit and bend down to God in prayer and say, God, put me in a place where I am going to be effective, where I'm going to be useful, where I can be a life changer, where I can be a life breather, oh my goodness, the doors are going to fly open, just as Becky was saying. But that's the piece that we have to do. We have to work this business like it's all up to us, but pray for our business like it's all up to God. So thank you guys so much for being a part of my journey and my 43 years up to this point. It's been 10 years in Arbonne since I said yes. And I can't imagine what my life would be like without having each and every one of you as a part of my business and my life story. It would be a huge loss to my world if I didn't have each and every one of you. So thank you. I am blessed by you. You have grown me. I love you all. Oh my goodness, you guys give me shivers. This is the best way to spend a birthday, by the way, because all of y'all are the only people that are going to lift me up and fill my cup, right? I tell you, even my family went to dinner without me. But I was like, you know what? I've got my girls. And this is exactly how I want to spend my birthday. And my cup is overflowing. Thank you so much, Becky. Thank you so much, Beth. You hit all of the perfect notes in your trainings, you guys, and it has blessed me big on this very special day. I love you all. Let's make it a phenomenal June. Let's raise the roof and get a jump on it. I love you, girls. Take care.
Happy birthday, Becky. We love you.
Love you. Love you, sisters. Love you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, guys. Love you.
Happy birthday.
Sweet baby.